Hello, friends. I hope you are having a wonderful week so far. I am here with the Rapunzel Fine Vine Kit. Fine vines, something like that. And I am going to be doing a tutorial that I'm probably going to call something like the Renaissance Queen or the Royal Renaissance, unless I can find a way of incorporating the name of the kit in there. So, Maryland Renaissance Festival season just wrapped up. My husband and I are big fans. We usually go several times in a year. This year was no exception. So this is a wrap that I wore one of the days that we went, although I did it in a different color scheme to match my outfit. So when I did it for Renaissance Festival, and I'll try and put a photo in the thumbnail for this video. I did it with a champagne believe it or not scarf and a brown with copper thread shimmery. Really, you can do this. I would recommend you need two big lightweight scarves for this particular look. So this kit launched, I think, with the fall line or immediately afterwards. I look at this pin. I love this like oil slicky kind of color scheme. I like purple. Purple is my favorite color. I love that, but I also think this is so nice. Like, it has the gold through the middle, but like you could totally wear this with like silver because of all of the peacock or sort of colors in there. I don't know. I love it. Yeah, so this kit launched, I think, with the fall line, but I think it flew a little bit under the radar. So that month, last month, September, I don't know what day it is, they were doing like a membership special on kits, and the new kits that launched with the autumn line were not included in that, and so they weren't even on the kit page of Rapunzel's website for a little bit. And so I think that might be one of the reasons that they kind of flew under the radar. But I think it's a very pretty kit. So I wanted to show you this wrap and also show you this kit. The winter line went live today, I think, but I don't want people to forget about this guy. I think also this scarf may have been like a scarf of the month, but I think in like a different color scheme. I think it was like a whiter version of the scarf. Anyway, so the kit consists of two scarves, the aforementioned vine scarf, and this is a back to basics scarf in like a purple color. I forget exactly what they call it. They sell this in like a color that I think is called amethyst, which is a lighter grayer purple. This is a very rich, very true purple, so maybe like a little bit on the warm side. But yeah, I think it's really pretty. I love these scarves. I've mentioned, I think, on several occasions that I love these scarves. There's like a white van outside my window now that's like reflecting sunlight and making it extra bright in here. Okay, so there it goes. Like, you can watch as the car drives away how the brightness goes. That was interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna start by putting this on my head unevenly. So this is one of those where I'm gonna want this side, once I crisscross them and back, I'm gonna want it just long enough to like come up and over my head to make the V, and not really any longer than that. Like, it's not a problem that this would be longer, but I do want this end to be as long as possible. And you're not gonna see, like, if you have a couple ends sticking out, we will cover them up. So no big deal. I am just gonna crisscross this in the back. I don't need to tie it. This is a really nice style for like a long day of wear because it has no knots. So there's no like concentrated area of pressure on your head. So there I go. I'm just going to bring that up and over, and you see this is like super short, barely long enough for me to tuck it in at the back here, but that is totally fine. I do want to make sure that this V is like even. That looks pretty good. And yeah, like anything that's not so great in the back here, don't worry about it. You can like give it a little bit of a tuck, especially if your second scarf is like very, very sheer. Just like make sure that it's smooth, but it doesn't need to be ultra tidy. Okay, so now I'm going to take my second scarf. So for this, you really do want one that's very wide. Your first scarf does not have to be a wide one. I did it, as I said, with a shimmery as my base scarf before. Those are pretty narrow, so feel free to do that. So what I've done is I've taken one of the ends and like folded it down to make this like triangular veil part. I'm actually gonna separate that out just a little bit more. And you can really make this as long or as short as you want it. The longer that you make it, it is going to eat up length for the rest of the scarf, which is manageable, like, unless you want it, like, all the way down. But I think most people don't want to do that. So this is from the Kate veil tutorial. I'll put a link in the description box. I've done this on several of my other veil videos. I did this on my snowflake wrap. I did this with my wrap for the initial version of the Kate kit. It's a technique that I haven't used in a couple years, so I've decided to bring it back. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm centering the point of that triangle in the back here. And I'm just going to bring this up about where I want it to be sitting. You could put it a little bit further back, and that would be fine too. And then I'm going to take the rest of the scarf here and bring that around. Now, before I continue, I'm going to make sure that my veil is still hanging in the back, that it's nice and centered. You can do adjustment later on, but I think that this is the easiest place to do that adjustment. And then I have the rest of the scarf hanging out over here, and I'm going to fold in my raw edges. You could pleat this if you wanted to, but I find that it does just as well. Nicely, it gathers itself up rather nicely, and I am going to bring that up and over. And you can put this a little bit further back if you want. If you want to make it like more height towards the back, you can do that. I'm going to keep it pretty straight across where I had it, and then bring it through again. So now I have this very, very long end of my first scarf, and a long but not quite as long end of my second scarf. And surprise of surprises, I'm going to give them a twist. So again, trying to fold in any of like the shorter bits of my shorter scarf so that they don't pop out and make the twist look untidy, and then twist it all the way down. As I often mention when I am doing twists, the tighter you do it, the more length it will eat up. So if you have a larger head, you may want to err on the side of doing a softer twist to begin with, and then seeing what you have room for. And I'm going to keep going all the way down until I run out of my shorter scarf. And then this is going to come up and over to make my crown. And again, you can really position this, like if you want to bring it more forward so that it's closer to your face, if you want to have the height more towards the back, you can do that. I'm going to put it somewhere in the middle, and then I'm going to cross it underneath. And then this long end, so my short scarf ends somewhere in the back here. We'll deal with that in a minute. But I'm going to take my long end and bring it right on through here to secure it. So depending on which two scarves you do this with, when I did this with a shimmery and the Believe It or Not, both of my ends were long enough to come through here. Here is my little end of my other scarf. Actually kind of looks cute if you leave it out, but I'm not going to do that. You can either tuck this in underneath the twist itself, or at the nape of the neck if it is long enough to reach around there. Just put it away, readjust the veil in the back, And then I am just going to take my cute little pin and put it in up here. Just put that right on through. Try not to stab myself. Always a challenge with some of these pins, especially if I'm trying to get it like right up against the twist there. I'm sort of fighting the positioning of the pin. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like that better than where I had it when I took the photos. Really like showing it off. Okay, and that is the wrap. So here it is from the front, from the side, from the back, and the other side. So I hope you enjoyed this kit. I hope you enjoyed this wrap. You are going to be the first people to know that, so Rapunzel, after they do their big launches, they do a little live try on of everything. And if you would like to see more of me, then you should tune in for Rapunzel's live, which is tomorrow at noon Eastern time. So yeah, for now, that's a wrap for me. And as always, thank you so much for watching.